Hello, and welcome to the Richmond Memorial Library website. This is your library at your fingertips. Right from our website, you can access lots of resources and services. Let's start off by pointing out our social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. These are great ways to stay connected to the library. Here in the center of the page, you'll see posters advertising our upcoming programs. Click on any of these posters to learn more. At the bottom of the page is our Wowberry widget. You can click on any item here to be taken directly to Encore, our online public access catalog, where you can learn more about the item and put it on hold. Learn even more by clicking on the More button, which will take you to Richmond Memorial Library's Wowberry newsletter. Here's where you can access Encore, our public access catalog. Under Encore Help, you'll find some tutorials created by the East Hartford Library that will walk you through using Encore. Other online resources are here, including Overdrive, our consortium's supplier of audiobooks, ebooks, and video and audio, as well as Consumer Reports, FreeGal, our streaming music service, Free Practice Driving Tests, an initiative from the Department of Motor Vehicles and Connecticut Libraries, and Research It Connecticut, formerly known as ICON. These are all the resources from the state of Connecticut. I'm going to click on this first because I wanted to introduce it to you. These are services available to anybody who has a valid Connecticut library card. You can use it for doing research, for example, genealogy research. Clicking here, you'll see the wealth of genealogical resources that are available to you, including Connecticut State Library's membership pass to Ancestry.com. If you're doing research, whether you're in high school, middle school, elementary school, or college, the Connecticut State Library provides you with access to lots of wonderful databases that you can see here. And you can search them all right from the one search button at the top of every page. Another great feature that is supplied to us by the State Library are free audiobooks and ebooks through their one-click digital platform. These are different than the Overdrive ebooks and audiobooks that I'll talk about in just a minute, and provide a nice complement to them. You'll see there's a nice range of products here. Pretty much anything you're looking for, really. To learn how to use one-click digital, go to the Browse button, and then go to the Help section. That will guide you through downloading the app and how to access one-click digital from whatever device you're using. Let's go back to our own webpage now. Although I would encourage you to spend time clicking around here at the Connecticut State Library's website, research it. There's just so much to explore and learn about, everything from history to community resources to information of what's going on in the news as of today. It's a really great resource, and I encourage you to spend some time exploring it. If you have any questions about the State Library or research it, you can always ask us too at the library. But let's head back to our own library website right now. And let me take you quickly over to Overdrive, which is again our provider for audiobooks, ebooks, and videos that you can access right here from your computer and put on any of your devices. You'll probably want to first introduce yourself to Overdrive, and Overdrive makes it very easy. They provide lots of great tutorials, but start here by clicking on the Help button. And then go to Overdrive Help, where you can access videos and written tutorials telling you how best to use Overdrive depending on the type of format you're using and what kind of device you're using. For example, if you're using a Kindle or a Nook, an Android, or an Apple product. Once you're at Overdrive, it's very easy to search the sources there. You can search based on publication date, format, and even search by what's available right now if you don't want to have to wait. Although waiting isn't a really big problem, you just put the item on hold and you'll get an email letting you know when it's available for you. Between One-Click Digital from the State Library and Overdrive from our consortium, I think you'll find that a lot of your ebooks and audiobooks and even magazines you're looking for are right here. All right. Another great resource, of course, is our Encore online catalog. And as I mentioned, there are some tutorials right here, but let's go over to the catalog and take a look for ourselves. So to go to Encore, just click on Search Catalog here, or you can even access it from the Renew button. This is Encore. Note up here that these are all the libraries in our consortium, all the blue ones here. Right now we're going to be searching just in the Marlborough for items that we have only in the Marlborough library, but you can also search through all libraries in our consortium, and they're listed here as well if you're looking for a particular library. Let's say you're going to be in Glastonbury. The first thing you're probably going to want to do is to log in, and you do it right here. And you do that by putting in your last name, and for this purpose I've created the patron test Richmond, and then your entire library card. And click Submit. Once you do that, you'll be taken to your account, and you'll see your name up here. And this is where you can see your checkouts, your fines, manage your holds. One thing you can do is pay your fines online with a credit card or debit card. You can put your holds on freeze if you like. You can opt in for a reading history that will keep track of what you've taken out from the library. By going to Edit Account, you can change your email or other contact information, as well as sign up for hold notices via your cell phone. So you can get a text right on your smartphone telling you when your hold is available. Searching in Encore is pretty simple, and I want to take you to one of the pages to show you all of the resources of Encore. I'm going to look here now for a book, and I chose a book in a series that's called Divergent. Your first page of results will show you everything that was brought up with the keyword Divergent. You'll note that there's different formats, for example, books, DVDs, audiobooks, CDs, even ebooks. So be sure to click on the format that you're actually looking for. In this case, I'm looking for the book, and it's the one with the 2012 publication date. Notice there's also a 2011 publication date. One thing to notice about Encore is that everything is blue. That is blue is clickable, everything. And I'll show you a little bit more about that because it helps you really navigate around the website. Here's a listing of all of the holdings in our library system for the book Divergent. You can see the status of them. Scrolling all the way down, you'll get more information about the book, including summaries. The listing of the book in series, which can be super helpful, particularly if you're looking for a YA or juvenile fiction series and you can't remember how it goes. This is a nice feature of Encore. These are what you might like to read next, and they're curated by actual librarians who tell you what it is that you might like in Divergent that you might like in another book. You can also find what to read next by clicking on these tags. Just clicking on World Building, for example, shows you some other books and series that have also been tagged as world building. When you're ready to put a book on hold, just click the Request button. And even though our own copies are out, as you can see right here, one is kind of a problem I'll need to look at, just by clicking on Request It and telling us where you want to pick it up, a copy will be on its way to you, whether it's coming from Avon or West Hartford or our own copy. Whatever copy will get to you soonest will be on its way to you, thanks to our consortium libraries and Encore. As I mentioned before, everything that is blue is clickable. For example, if I click on the name of the author, it will take me to a listing of all books by that particular author. Now let's go back to the Richmond Memorial Library website. There's a lot more here at the website as well. You can connect up with our Storytime blogs, our team blogs. You can register for events and look at our full calendar. Get links to the town as well as some town history. Find out more about the services and policies of our library. Learn about our concierge computer services, our homebound services, book clubs, for example. So thanks for joining me on this brief tour of the Richmond Memorial Library website. Before I leave, I need to mention to you that the person who designs all these beautiful posters, as well as our webmaster who designs and maintains this website, is our own Christine Bradley. If you have any questions about what you've seen here on the tour, or any questions about our library in general, always feel free to call or come on in and ask us. We're happy to answer your questions. And thanks for joining us here at the Richmond Memorial Library website.